I just read, "There's more time than you think," from an old message I opened up to from the Rhema 2 book. What? Oh, Lord, that's one of the worst things I've ever heard. Say it isn't true. In fact, I can't say that because I don't know. But don't you think I can improve your health a little here and a little there? How about a lot here and a lot there? Jesus answered, "Your health depends on timing and the necessity. All of that is conjecture right now. Claire, it takes time to launch a world war. It takes a lot of pre-planning and depends on many elements, literally, such as stars and comets. In the meantime, I am creating with my creators and making heaven more real to those who do not know me, and you are one of them. So get busy. But in truth, I don't know when he will call it. Honestly, that is kept from me. Don't you think that is frustrating for me also?" Yes, Lord, you are caught in the middle, between the Father and your impatient bride. He continued, "I see and feel your plight keenly. I really do. I know how tired you are. I know you want to give up and go home. But you can do much good in the meantime. Every day you can do a little good, and it all adds up, you know. That's what I want your focus to be. How much good can I do before my Father makes the move? Then you will be caught doing good, not laying back counting stars. Besides, the work I give you to do is fun and rewarding. Do you have any idea whatsoever how many people in this world would give anything to be in your position? Oh, so many, Claire. Oh, so many. You are very privileged, but don't waste what I have given you. Don't waste it, beloved. Lord, I don't feel well. It is a cross, but you do have medicine, and you do have me when it's just too much, like tonight. Your faith has been compromised. You have been battered with lie after lie after lie. But the real miracle is that you keep on believing and get up and keep going. That is a rare grace. I would talk to you all night like this if you could stay awake. I am pooped. So I see. Get a good night's sleep and keep going. You are not unique in this. Christians everywhere are feeling this very same way, and you can speak your heart to them, as well as mine. It is true, my people. I do not know the day or the hour, but we are surely in the season. So it is hard. You all must look for things to do to bring in the harvest. Empower and disciple them, then send them out. There was work today that no one did, and there'll be work tomorrow that no one yet did. That's why I need you all to press in until my Father calls you. Some of you are so gift-laden that caravans of camels could not keep up with you. Don't waste those gifts. Use them. Leave this document up, and we will continue tomorrow. I love you. Oh, Jesus, I love you. How kind of you to speak to me tonight. I care very much about your struggles. And by the way, you are never alone, just as the Rhema said tonight. The next morning. Oh, Lord, how do you put up with me? With more love than you can ever imagine. Well, I'm back, and ever so eager to listen. Yes, I did call you to bring up the Chronicles again, but don't stop sharing the struggles. These same struggles are afflicting all those around the world, no matter where they are. It is especially difficult for Christians around the world who are being persecuted and driven from their homes with barely the shirt on their backs. How miserable it is for those who have worked for decades to tend the land and build a dwelling, now being driven from the little they had. You are quite rich in perspective. That is why I have called you to share as much as you can and even share what you don't have, meaning to be prudent with your own personal necessities. Here, my dear ones, I want to tell you why the messages have been far between. We have been doing covenant prayer for several hours and days a week. Praying in tongues can be exhausting, especially when the Lord puts the burden on your shoulders and you carry it willingly. But because of that, we have not been having our usual prayer time where I receive a message. Although He is forming and teaching us through several hours of praying in tongues, when we are done, we are all very tired, even for days afterwards. Plus, we have to catch up on what we normally do during the week. So I apologize to you and ask you to please forgive me for not having lots of new messages. Also, I am putting music to some, and that takes a lot of time. Please pray for me. My strength is not what it used to be, so I am waiting on the Lord to supply His strength. I need your prayers, dear ones. I can't go this alone. I do not know what is being accomplished in covenant prayer, but I do know the enemy is fighting back, and that in itself is a good sign. Lord, do you want to add anything? Sweet love, as I have told you before, war is imminent. It is only a matter of time. If you wanted to defeat an enemy, wouldn't you wait until they are at their weakest? Just so you are on the cusp of an eternal revolution. The word I gave your brother, chaos will arise from within your border, destruction will come from within your tent, applies here. And also the word from Ezekiel, China is my arrow of judgment on this country. Understand that the old order of corruption, world domination, and exploitation of the poor is coming to an end. This country will rise from the ashes in the form she was meant to have, and the Roman deities will have no part in this. Here I believe he is referring to the paintings adorning the walls of the Capitol Rotunda in Washington, D.C., Masonic and secret societies. For the millennium, God will raise up this nation to be all she was called to be. There will be mercy and justice for all. As an aside, one of our brothers said that several Chinese soldiers who came across our border with Mexico were seen target practicing with sniper rifles here in America. Claire, it is all prearranged. They do not want to miss the opportunity to stamp out the great harlot, America, so there are many avenues of attack being planned. That is only one of many. But you have nothing to concern yourself with, for I am protecting you, and all of you who have committed to warring in prayer. You too will have coverage. Your prayers are used on many different fronts, and you will be protected because of your commitment to pray for the world. And that was the end of his message. Thank you, dear heart dwellers, for joining us in covenant prayer, praying for the conversion of the unsaved and for the spiritually distressed, that they will make the right decision and be found on the Father's side before it's too late. May God bless you and keep you close to His heart.